Hello everyone and welcome to a new video. And this time uh, it's a uh, middle of the week video because I just found out that there was a Genesys pointless update, and I did know about the Master Duel one, but I didn't really know all the hits. So we're going to do that right now. This is going to be the whole video, both Master Duel and Genesis, because I do play both. I also play Advanced, but yeah, the last update for Advanced wasn't as exciting, I think. I know Master Duel has a lot of hits right now, and Genesis, I'm always excited about Genesis, even though the WCQ was questionable. It was very questionable. 7 decks were the same thing in the top 8. Although Advance was basically the same. And the funny thing is, none of those 7 decks for each of the formats won. But the only one that was different was the one that won. I think that's funny. But anyway, I don't know why I'm blinking so much. Yeah, that's normal. Okay, so let's go with the Master Duel one. And where is the Master Duel one? Why is it not showing up? There it is, I think. What the heck? Yep. Yeah, I set this up not too long ago, so yeah, that's my bad. Anyway, let's see. So for the changes, there are quite a couple of bans, which I'm surprised. I don't know if I can be happy about these bans. Well, obviously, the floodgates is always nice to ban. That Lyrilus, I never learned how to pronounce that. That archetype's name. But okay, Paki and the barrier statue, they needed to go because of mostly Magnet Warriors. But Gallant Granite still exists, so any rank 4 deck can just search any of those. If they can save a normal summon, that is, obviously. Harpy's Feather Storm. I don't really know which deck was using them. I don't think there were many Radiant Typhoons using it. I know I was using it with Heraldic Braziel. Mostly at the end of the turn, if I saw that my opponent had too many things to push with, and I already had it in my hand. Usually I can only get it with the Primat Mech, Alan Birchin, which is already pretty hard to summon because you need the 4 materials for that. But anyway, it was also nice when it was just destroyed and I could just search for Harpy's Feather Duster. But I guess that's not an option anymore. Searching Harpy's Feather Duster is pretty nice. So yeah, I guess it is deserved for all of them. At least I have 3 of the Featherstorm that I can just change. I can exchange for materials. I don't even know for the other ones. Probably, I think Paki is super rare, so probably that one as well. But it's like, I don't know. I always like to keep at least 1 copy of a card. even if they're banned or something. Um, and maybe I should keep Paki because they always bring like older formats every once in a while. I know that is a kind of an old card. It's like a GX card. Nets. The only limit is branded fusion, which why? I mean, I don't play branded. I don't see the point in limiting this to one because branded fusion is already at one, I'm pretty sure, in many of the branded lists. This, if anything, as many people have already pointed out, even in a server that I'm in, this is more of a Dracotail hit than a branded hit. Branded is like untouched. It doesn't have anything wrong with it. Now, the semi-limits, now it's Ratpier. Ratpier? How do you pronounce that name, by the way? I know it's supposed to be a pun with rat and rapier, but is it Ratpier or rapier? Because they both sound wrong. I don't know. But yeah, it's semi-limited after being taken to 3. So yeah, it was a mistake. They quickly realized because it was just the very last Banlist before this one. It was banned, I believe. Radiant Typhoon Visions now at 2. For some reason, I cannot explain why. Why are we why are we making Radiant Typhoon worse? Radiant Typhoon is not even meta. I know it's not in the store, but it's like not even a menace. I think it's fine. I don't know. I mean, I haven't faced too many Radiant Typhoons, and I think that's kind of like my point. If I haven't seen any, so is it really good? Is it really a threat? I don't think it is. Chance as well. It doesn't make sense. Those semi-limits, they don't make sense for me. Maybe it's for Sky Striker, but it's like it. I don't think it matters for Sky Striker as much. Now, Kill Tune, I still don't like the name. I don't know why they changed that instead of Killer Tune. Killer Tune was more on the news. Like it was better. I still don't like that change. But Q and the quick play, right? That's a quick play, right? Kilton Synchro, both semi-limited, so more consistency hits, which I do enjoy. I do like that. And now the unlimits, which is for Snatchy, and I mean, I guess Yomi is not a threat anymore, and it was losing pretty hard against all the, not only the hand knowledge, but the fact that they can just like with Kill Tune, they can just rip the one copy of Snatchy because it was at 1. So it's still at 1. Technically, when this video comes out, it's going to be probably already at 3. So good for Yummy. I don't like Yummies, but it's okay, I guess. Let's see. Now, Eclipse Wyvern. That is an odd one. I don't know. Is that a combo piece that can be used for uh, what is it? Dragon Link? Can Eclipse Wyvern be used for Dragon Link? I don't know what was the main reason for Wyvern to be banned in basically every format, but when I started playing Yu-Gi-Oh again, I was like, wait, why is this hit? What the heck? It's so weird for me. It still is kind of weird, but it's now weird seeing it go back to 3 in Master Duel. And original Sinful Spoils, Snake Eyes. I don't like Snake Eyes. At least they're slightly better compared to Kultun in terms of not having the hand knowledge, the deck manipulation, and the extra deck banishment. But they basically do anything else. And I guess some of the combo pieces that they could end on were already banned, so maybe it's not as bad. I don't know. But yeah. In general, I think it's very good. The hits, especially the bans. But I don't know. I would have liked, obviously, because I've used the deck, but I think Ryzel Cross can come back at 1. I think it can come back at 1. Because most of the time, Cross is destroyed anyway at the beginning of the turn. If the opponent has anything to pop it that doesn't involve like a monster effect, it's 70% of the time going to be popped anyway. So it doesn't matter. It's like a insulation for the turn player. Obviously, if the Ryzel goes first and it gets to go off, but it's not as bad as some of the insulations and the pushes that some of the current meta decks can do. So I think Cross can come back. Cross is not doing anything in the TCG. I don't know why it's banned in Master Duel. I have no idea. Maybe it's because of Mitsu? Mitsu Ryzel? But it's like, just do something about Mitsurugi instead. Come on. Anyway, now we're going to check the Genesys one. And I don't know why it was black at first. I hope it wasn't all the time until I changed tabs. But let's go with the Genesys one and see what they say about it. Pulse Genesys Championship August Points Update. Reminder, beginning this season, Genesys is expanding to regional qualifiers as well. Ooh! You'll need an invite to compete in the next year's Genesys Championship, so check out the locations on the website here. I would like to check that. Pretty sure I'm not going to go to any. Well, who knows? Who knows, right? And don't forget, the new winners pack get awarded to top finishers at Genesys Regionals. So it's another chance to get your hands on the latest prizes. These point changes will take effect on Monday, so I think that's today, because I am recording this Monday, and are based on results from the Genesys championships held at or recent World Championship qualifiers. Yeah, that went pretty well, huh? Let's start with some of the overall takeaways and trends from the WCQs. Between North America and Europe, there were no severe play rate outliers among individual strategies. The only strategy used by more than 10% of players was Blitzkrieg. Um, I'm pretty sure that's because they were new and some of them were kind of expensive because they were secrets and it was a pack. Well, at least in my opinion, because I bought like 3 boxes and I didn't really get anything from that. I don't want to buy any more of those, and I wonder if more people also didn't want to buy more of those. Let's continue. Although Fairy Tail was close. Oh, Fairy Tail was close to the 10%. Okay. Furthermore, no individual card was used by 50% or more of all players. Diddy Crow this sneak just over 50% in North America, but was pulled back to the other side by Europe. The overall most popular strategy globally was Blitzkrieg, obviously, which swept the weekend's events. In Europe, the second most popular strategy was Melfi, while in North America it was summoning Therian King Regulus. Huh. That's funny. It's specifically summoning Regulus. However, when you put the numbers together from both events, Fairy Tail comes out as the overall second most popular strategy. Melfi ended up with no top finishes anywhere, but one of the Regulus decks, teaming it with Doomsday, made top 8 in Europe. Fairy Tail made top 32 on every continent and was the winner of the South American Genesys Championship. Oh, I didn't realize that. I didn't know that. The Central American Genesys Championship was won by Taylor Knights using number 86 heroic champion Rongo Miniac. Oh, Rongo! Having finally won a championship, Rongo can now peacefully retire. That's funny. And they slapped the number changed right away. That's funny. I do like this blog post because they do have a sense of humor in this. So obviously Rongo goes from 68 to 100. Let's see. A big question was which obstructive thunder monster ends up being the monster of choice for Blitzkrieg. The actual data shows Thunderclap Monk to be the heavy favorite with a small side of Lightning Rod lore. Do I remember Thunderclap Monk? I don't know. The next question is, do you play 1 or 3 monks? A question that the winner answered with the most emphatic. Emphatic? Oh, emphasis, yeah. 3. So here the Blitzkrieg point changes for now. Whisker goes from 0 to 6. I don't know what. I don't know any of the Blitzkrieg cards. But I do like that they are getting points. Blitzkrieg Breakaway 0 to 2. Thunderclap Monk from 0 to 9. Lightning Rod Lord from 0 to 1. For Fairy Tail, Snow's points are being redistributed amongst other key cards. Genia. I will say Genia because I mean it's written in Spanish, it's not Genie. And Regulus. The Endymion one. Oh. The Endymion one. They had to clarify because they did talk about the other Regulus. Are also being monitored, but we'll get a better look at them when Beyond the Brave launches. So Snow goes from 85 to 10? What the heck? To 10? I mean, it is a slower format. Do I want to play Snow? I don't think I can afford to play Snow either way. I don't have... well, maybe... Maybe using Luna? Let's see. Machigiro goes from 0 to 5. Weak Cat, which is the Etsy's, right? Goes from 0 to 10. And Fairy Tail Ball from 0 to 10. Doomsday is the most popular of the Regulus decks, but certainly not the only one. The general ability to easily make rank 4s and skirt the cost of Medias the Pure will also be lessened, but more about that later. Ooh, Regulus goes from 20 to 33. Stellar Knights had an extremely good couple months and were still very impactful after getting their initial points on the BLGG cards. That's Battles of Legend Glorious Gallery, by the way. Here are the points. Stellar Knight Lyran from 0 to 5. Dark Stellar Knight Battlamius from 0 to 1. It's Stellar Knight Constellar Ptolemy Omega 7 from 0 to 5, Stellar Nova Binding from 0 to 3, Constellar Stellar Knights from 0 to 1, and Chronomaly Vimana. Chronomaly? You're giving it points to Chronomaly? Chronomaly doesn't have anything. Why are you giving them points? I know I have a friend who has Chronomaly. He's not playing Genesys, so with that, but he likes them. 0 to 10. The Hype for Melfi was quite strong and it saw a lot of play, but not a lot of success. An unfortunate and costly stumble out of the gate, but the deck still has plenty of cast space for powerful non-engine cards. So God Mummy goes from 0 to 2, Footsteps goes from 0 to 2, and Staring Contest also 0 to 2. Let's see. The popularity of Sacred Beast was one of the biggest surprises. There were a lot of players on the floor looking for Starlight rare Sacred Beasts, and they were delivering strong finishes and awesome duels all over the place. Card of the Soul has been waiting for a good deck that runs 4,000 monsters for ages, but it's also a card you have to be careful with because any deck that inflicts incidental damage can render it unusable. Calamity, the new Hammond, goes from 0 to 2. Infinity, which is the new Raviel, goes also from 0 to 2. Martyr goes 2 to 3. Thunderclap 2 to 3. Nerva, Power Patron? They were using Power Patron? Is this the... Nah, it cannot be the Pendulum. There is no Pendulum. Huh. Nerva, the Power Patron of Creation. I don't remember which one this is. Is it the Illusion one? No, it's not Armage. What? Which one is it? 5 to 6. Super Dreadnought Rail Cannon Gustav Mats from 0 to 10. That's funny. That is funny. Crystrong is currently the synchro combo deck of choice. The main flavor of Crystrong going around right now is Elf Note Crystrong, but the BES version had a promising start. Currently, the BES version is only being used by a couple players per event. Solfafnir, it didn't have any points? 0 to 2. Solfafnir is pretty good. I would like to have a monster like Solfafnir for Heraldic Beast. Tristros 0 to 2. Tinia 0 to 3. Why is it that Elf Note didn't have any points? And Lucina 0 to 1. Or maybe they have it on their cars. Let's see. The Clown Crew's antics have steadily increased over the past couple of months. Flare 0 to 5. Now let's take a look at some increases and decreases on some general use cards. Despite having its global usage rate dragged just below the 50% mark, Crow is the most played card in the entire format. It's always been a deceptive card because it reads like it does nothing, but if you've ever played with it, you know that's not true. That's something that someone has said to me. Diddy Crow is crap. That's what he says. But Diddy Crow does a bit more, especially in Genesys. A newer card with an over 40% user rate is Pear Bear Scare. This particular card is a fascinating case because the more people play it, the worse it gets. True! So as a 0-point card that anyone can use, it's at its lowest effectiveness. Where to gain points, it becomes more likely to resolve its destruction effects since players will start cutting it out to save on points. We're going to monitor the EBB and flow of this card's usage for a couple more big events before deciding on what to do with it. EBB. What's the EBB? But Diddy Crow was from 1 to 2. The addition of Teller Knights and Blitzkrieg into the format in a consecutive sets massively spiked the usage of 7 Tachyon over the last couple of months. Oh no, not 7 Tachyon. Going from about 1 in every 11 players using it to almost 1 in 3 is more than enough to warrant a point hike. Similarly, a Hero Lives has become a crucial card in the various Regulus decks and other decks looking to span rank 4s or find Medius the Pure. A Hero Lives. Which one was that one? Is it the one that recycles warriors from the grave? Is it that one? I don't think it's that one. There's also been a jump in players using the Archfiend arsenal thanks to the flexibility of Royal Archfiend and Archfiend's Usurpation. Let's see. 7 Tachyon goes from 0 to 11. Ugh, that's... Ugh. I need to check my deck now. See how the points distribute. May have to cut my 3 7 Tachyons. A hero lives from 0 to 8. That's an interesting one. Royal Archfiend 0 to 7 and Usurpation 0 to 3. Now that we've got a lot more real world data on search card usage, we're going to modify the base point values of most of the generic type searchers and a few other search spells as well. The extra deck monsters will remain where they are for the moment. Okay, let's see. Bonfire goes from 33 to 15. I think that's fair. Chaos Space. That's the field spell, right? You can search either dark or light. Is that what it is? I don't remember that one. 40 to 13. Deep Sea Area? Aria. Maybe it's Aria. Because it's a dance mode, right? I think that's the synchro that you summon mostly off of Deep Sea Diva, right? 40 to 12. I think. No, but they were talking about. No, it probably is. Okay. Emergency teleport from 35 to 25. Keep an eye on Gold Pride. Is it gold or golden pride? And Punk. Keep an eye on those. 5 formation, Tenki, 35 to 11. I don't know. That invites Lunalight to be more prominent. I don't like that one. Fossil Dig, 33 to 18. Dinos can have their thing. That's fine. Longfire Blossom from 33 to 10. 1 for 1. Whoa! That was 91? That's funny, they flipped it. 91 to 19. Original Sinful Spoil Snake Eye from 100 to 17. Are you crazy? We don't want Snake Eyes in the format. At least I don't want them. I don't know what are the points on Diablo Star, so maybe that's fine. Maybe not. I hope it's fine. Quick launch from 33 to 25. Wait, isn't that Dragon Link? Does quick launch still work in Genesis? Rhoda 33 to 18. I think that's fair. Terraforming from 33 to 20. That's fine, I guess. Next up are some reductions and rearrangements for low pop decks and decks whose cards are being used by non-themed decks. For example, Shadow players have solemnly sworn to us that they are willing to never fusion summon El Shadow Winda ever again in return for getting points back on their other cards. Let's see. The Phantom Knights are Decayed Cloak from 4 to 2, sorry. Doom Solaret from 5 to 3. Malevolent Scythe from 12 to 10. Break Sword from 0 to 1. Blackwing Warrior Storm, the Wick Wind from 20 to 15. Soul Sword Emergence from 7 to 2. Dragonic Diagram from 10 to 5. Tour Guide from the Underworld from 3 to 0. Ooh! Burning Abyss can be played. And a couple other fiend strategies, I guess. Garunit's Eternity Hyang of the Fire Kings from 0 to 3. Ponits from 10 to 7. Avatar Kirin from 7 to 5. Big Gabonga from 12 to 10. I kind of forgot the goblins were a thing. Goblin Mist nuts. Grand Entrance from 20 to 15. Officiator of Doom Samuel 10 to 0. Thunder Clash Snarecrow. Which one is that? 10 to 0. Purely Happy Memory. I don't remember what that one does. 0 to 2. Pure Lily from 7 to 5. Winda from 60 to 100. So yeah, they're not using that one again. Up Cologne from 10 to 1. Oh wow. Left Shadow Fusion from 10 to 3. Shadow Fusion from 0 to 3. Makes sense. Shadow Schism from 10 to 1. Pot of Desires from 15 to 10. And Raigeki from 4 to 2. And that will do for this update. The next update will be towards the end of August, covering the new cards in Magnificent Monsters. Ooh, that's going to be interesting. Is it Magnificent Monsters? They just announced the other one, Magnificent Monsters, which is going to have the the rivals and other cards that are going to be very toxic. So, but Magnificent Monster is going to be exciting. It's going to be a nice one. Anyways, Genesys regionals are now beginning, and while these changes won't be active for this weekend, they will be for next weekend. So while you're at your tournaments this weekend, think about what cards you might want to pick up for the new format. Okay, so I have to check my deck. I have to accommodate my deck to the new points, and I don't know how I'm going to do it. I was already short on points because I decided to put 60 points on Ryziel cards, and it was already pretty hard to use the points for Dual Drive. I desperately need to use Dual Drive. And Ice, which is very important for resilience, and also to get rid of anything that's on that gets summoned to me. For example, like sphere mode, raw sphere mode. I can just tribute that with the ice and it can summon itself, or I can just use it to normal summon and then special summon one of the 0-point Ryzels that I have, which is like Omnistar and Node. Maybe I should use Palm and get rid of Ice, but it's like, I don't know. I just need to check my deck and how the points are going to be. At least Raigeki is going to be less, so that's good for me, I guess. I don't know. I just need to check. But anyway, after this update, I do want to say that I still quite enjoy Genesys. I think if they keep doing well with the points updates, Genesys can be way more fun than Advance. But they still have ways to go with the points, I think. There are some cards that I think need to be addressed more more swiftly, and they have to be more continent, or like more poignant. Are those the words that can be used for that? Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. Obviously, if you like Yu-Gi-Oh, maybe we can have a duel at some point. I don't know if that's a thing that I'm going to do. Maybe I'll put it as like a Patreon. Maybe that's an idea. I don't know. And I will hand your PCs later. Bye bye.